So OpTic Scumps has released a video called the XM4 class that you need for League play, and I tried it out. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I am bringing you guys a XM4 guide based off OpTic Scumps' recommendations, so the class that he uses in his gameplay for this video. So as I mentioned at the start there, he named it to be the class that you need for League play, and of course he is 100% right with that. This class is absolutely amazing. It shreds enemies, huge movement, huge accuracy, and overall a very strong class. This is probably one of the best classes you can possibly have in League play. Before we jump into today's video, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe down below. We're pushing for 250 subs and we're very close, so appreciate all the support so far and thank you in advance. Let's jump into today's video. So I'm going to run you through why the gun and the class is so good, then I'm going to talk to you about a few tips on how to use this weapon to the best of its advantages, and then obviously give you the class setup at the end of the video as well. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and let's jump into it. So the XM4 is not only one of the most accurate guns in the game, but it also has an extremely high time to kill. This means that it's one of the most deadly weapons you can use in League play. You can use it with 5 attachments or 8, but for the sake of this gameplay we did 8 as that's the class that he recommended, and this gun absolutely lasers people. Once you get into League play matches and try this out, you'll see for yourself that it is one of the best guns you can possibly use, and 9 times out of 10 players are rocking this weapon, so you're probably going to have a lot of people competing with you for this. It's this or the AKU at the moment. A lot of LC10s as well, but this gun outdoes all of them. It's very good up close, it's very good at range. You can beat snipers with it, you can beat SMGs with it. It's really overpowered, and to be honest, probably the best gun in Cold War at the moment. Now when you're using this weapon, you do want to be pre-aiming people if possible. The hip fire is very good for an AR, but you are still going to get beaten by SMGs with it. Not every time, but it's not as conclusive. If you ADS, you're pretty much 100% guaranteed to kill if you hit your shots, and that is what makes this weapon one of the best in Cold War. Typically people play long range ARs and sit back a little bit, maybe playing anchor or playing angles for the rotations, but with this weapon you can actually play objective as well. You can hop onto the hard points with it, you can push control objectives with it, you can even push S&D bomb plants with this, and as long as you've got this weapon up and ready with the class setup that's in this video, it is going to be an absolute laser beam. When you're using this weapon, you're going to want to make sure that your movement is on point, so the slide cancelling is going to really help to get you around faster, just because the movement speed by default of it being an AR and not an SMG does make you slightly slower than the AKU players, but with the right movement, speed cancelling, jump ups, etc., you're going to be really fast with this weapon and actually compete with their movement speed as well, which is fantastic. Now obviously you can run a secondary with this, so if you're running a pistol or a knife or something, you are going to be quicker to run with that off the start of rounds, so it's just a little tip to throw in there as well. But obviously when you're moving around the map, you always want to keep your primary weapon up and ready. So the class that Scump uses for this, and the one that I've been using in this video, is the Microflex LED, the Infantry Compensator, the 13.7 Ranger Barrel, the Steady Aim Laser, the Field Agent Grip, the 40 round mag, the Airborne Elastic Wrap, and of course the Raider Pad. Now a lot of people will first off the bat say, well, why not the 50 rounds or the 40 round fast mags, and that's a good point. However, what they do is reduce the ADS speed of the weapon. With the 40 round mag, it only reduces the reload quickness by 10%, which is absolutely nothing in this game. The reload is still very quick with it, and there's rarely ever a situation where you'll have more enemies than 40 bullets will kill with this weapon, as it's literally a 3 to 4 bullet kill even at long distance, and 2 to 3 bullets up close. So this is very good. Whenever you're reloading, just make sure you're taking cover or you're sliding around so that people can't hit you, obviously, and then you can pop back out with that 40 round mag, and it's not going to negate the ADS speed of the weapon, which is what makes this one of the most brutal weapons in Cold War. The elastic wrap there allows you to drop shot with this weapon, as well as being able to withstand that flinch resistance, which is really nice, and the Raider Pad gives you some good ADS movement speed there as well, so you're very versatile with this weapon. You can rush in, you can hip fire, you can flick on people, and you can also hold angles, all very well with one gun setup here. Now obviously you need to run Gunfighter with this. Perks I like to run with this are Flat Jacket, Scavenger and Ninja. However, you can swap out Flat Jacket for Tac Mask if you prefer, and you can obviously swap out Scavenger if you prefer to run Quartermaster. The perks really are personal preference, but it's just the setup which I run there. And then run a Semitex and a Stun Grenade with obviously a trophy system there as well, and then run a Diamati secondary. So it's a really good overall class. It gives you lots of versatility, lots of movement, really good for lasering people far, for holding objectives, for pushing objectives. It's just an amazing class all round, which is really overpowered in COD. So make sure you try this class out and let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below as well. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. We've got tons and tons of Cold War content coming out every single day, so your support would mean a ton to me, so thank you very much for that. Hope you enjoyed the video and take care. Peace.